welcome to Griffinscope Tarot, the home of tarot without textbooks. Today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of the Crow Tarot deck itself. It's the deck I use absolutely every single day. I think it's absolutely brilliant, but this is a chance for you to take your time and meander through the pictures and see how they resonate with you. I've just got these travel deck out. These are Crow deck also, so if anybody thinks to buy some of these, this is the normal size and this is the travel. So quite a big difference, but good for, putting in your handbag, doing quick readings on the spot for people, that kind of thing. So the Crow Caller that I use this for waking up the crows. So in some ways, it's quite symbolic, it's like calling in their wisdom. That's how I see it. But I also do it as a sound cleanse as well, because, sound literally changes up the atmosphere and energy. So for instance, when I was in the Himalayas and all the monks would come out at certain times of the day from the monasteries, and they'd be clanging and bashing all these discordant musical instruments, and they were doing it because they were cleansing the space, getting rid of any kind of neggy energies. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start this tarot. So you can have the music up or the volume completely down. I'll talk about some of the cards, but not all of them. I want them to resonate with you more so. So some of my personal experiences, interpretations are in there. So starting with the Fool. The Fool starts the journey, ends the journey. It's a circular energy that goes with this. I love the way the crow is just being carried down a stream or river on this log. It doesn't know where it's going, of course. It's just trusting and going with the flow. Eight of Pentacles. Very hard worker, this card. Someone that takes a lot of care and precision about their work, a craftsman, in fact. Haha, the Chariot. I came, I saw, I conquered. I love this reef here, and the moon energy as well. A card ruled by Cancer. A lot of people think Cancer's quite a sentimental one, perhaps one they wouldn't put with the Chariot, but nevertheless, they have a lot of strength in them. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Lovely. Look at the way that crow is just dipping its beak into those waters, those healing waters. Perhaps they're inspirational, creative. This other one in the foreground by the sun. It's just full of inspiration. Look at the way the fire's coming out of it. The water lilies all open. Always reminds me of a river of blood, this one. And I always notice the lack of boundaries around the pentacle, the star. The chain is from the bird there is also around the claw, the very end of the toe, the claw there. Lovers. I love the way they're just eating out of the same heart. A lot going on in these illustrations and the way they've been put together. Notice we have a lot of balance with the trees, all being pulled down into that earthy heart. Love it. Five of Wands. The fives are always quite challenging and testing. Always we get life lessons, and here we see the crows kind of testing out their skills with one another. Still quite playful, but okay. So as you build in experiences with the cards, this one always reminds me of my Megan in the Mirror card. It does remind me of a mirror. And I had a client that was saying that she kept sensing that she could feel her mother behind her in the mirror. And this card came up many times. Note the little cute rabbit here with the Queen of Pentacles. Rabbit in headlights in reverse. MJ uses a lot of flower themes. So notice we've got lotus, poppies going on. We've got what always reminds me of a monarch butterfly there. So the bird's going towards new waters, less tumultuous, more towards something optimistic, something that's blossoming. Look at the feathers here. Feathers are always messages for me. Oh, the arrows of love or communication. Reverse jealousy. The Empress, the waters of life, eternal. I love these this green forest here that the crow's flying over. Beautiful. Wheel. Wheel of karma, destiny, fate and fortune, luck. A gateway card. Success. Others seeing your success, enjoying your success. King of Wands, King of the Jungle. Note how we've got the Infinity 8 there. Also on the Strength card. The Sun being masculine. There's a lot of masculine energy in this. Oh, my card of not enough money in the nest. You need to fly out and get some more coins. Looks quite isolating. Note it's a 7 relating to the Chariot. Oh, my Intruder card. Crow's literally picked those swords up and taken them off for his own, while this one's got his back turned. Crows are very, very observant. They know everything that's going on, all the routines. I love this version of the Hangman, just very simple. So, you know, the poppies for me are about remembrance, and what that crow's feet are attached to is something new that's blossoming and growing. It takes time and patience for that to happen. I just love it. The world's completely seen differently in his eyes. I'm always drawn to the sharpness of these swords and how that crow's feet are right on the blades, the double edge, the blindfold here. It all looks very kind of bleak, all the colours. Queen of Swords, ensconced upon her throne. I love all the different cups filled with all the abundance, the happiness that it brings with the sunflowers. Now we've got a couple of keys here in this cup. Keys also figure in the Hierophant. And that fish there, I might point out, is also in the Six of Pentacles, that exact same fish. Ooh, that card seems to want to come first. My card of Deceit. Nobody's really winning though. Again, all the fives bring conflict. Spiritual lessons. Got that butterfly back again. So these symbols repeat, like I said, over and over. Water lilies, blossom. This time we have calla lilies and then water lilies underneath. Always a card for me of the paparazzi, photographs being captured. Eight of Cups. Nine of Wands. Page of Wands. That background there almost reminds me of Klimt, the artist, and The Kiss. That background there. Always note whether the beak is open or closed, whether it's singing or quiet. That one's definitely singing, obviously. And seasons as well that figure. This looks quite a cold scene, like it could be snowing. Looks quite an isolated spot. I love the way this bird is just seizing that wand, seizing the opportunity. Kind of reminds me of New York in the background there. Note the flowers. Springtime would go with daffodils. And again, always the feathers for messages. This feels kind of like sea, doesn't it? But also it's kind of illustrated in the same way as the feathers. Not a traditional meaning, but I always call it my bridging card, because the crow always looks like it's crossing that tumultuous sea. Knight of Wands. Knight of very restless, a little bit deceitful is the Knight of Wands. Comes on all lovely. Note the fish coming down here. Otherworldly. And then we have the treachery card. Oh my goodness. Horrible. Swords coming down like arrows, weapons. Words can be like weapons. You know, thinking about something negative over and over can be like these swords. So we've got roses for the magician, white and red, passion, purity, and all the necessary tools. Wands in his claws there. Well, the bundle looks bigger than the crow, doesn't it? Water lily up here. Patterns, cycles, the moon. Note she's putting a few sea creatures here as well. And I love the way her chalice is full of messages, full of feathers. Often we see cherubs, not on this one, but often there are cherubs on the Queen of Cups throne. The caduceus, the healing symbol. That almost looks like an eye. I love the way we see the energy just flowing perfectly. I got this card with the Ten of Cups, note the rainbow. And I got this card when my friend, her daughter, was very much into gay pride and possibly transgendering. And it always reminds me of that reading. But also the rainbow path as well for animals. I love these mountains in the background. They remind me of Everest and the Himalayas. Solid. So we have a key in the Hierophant, keys to the kingdom. Note how the angel is right behind the crow. You can really feel the warmth of that stained glass. Justice is blind. I love the way the water just looks like a veil. And the ripples in the pool remind me of the moon. Look at that lucky crow taking the cherry there. This one too. Is that a little crown? Almost like a little blossom or flowers dropped onto that one's head. Flying. Look at the feathers coming out here as well. Interesting symbol, like this light bulb here, the cage, cloud, moon. Lovely, very positive. So, you know, if you like the illustrations, it would be good to look up some flower lore, maybe, as she uses a lot of flowers. If you're somebody that likes, you know, to look things up. But you can kind of get the feel of what sunflowers bring. The same as this, the sun. I love noticing all the little objects in the cups, in the chalices, the snake, the skull of the crow, flowers, hearts, triumph, success. What do you reckon this one is here? Look at that one. You're always learning. You never see everything. Always learning. Note how the crow has a halo. So can often represent like spirit guides or perhaps an angel. Don't you just love his little necklace? His kipper tie? Perfect. Page of Cups. King of Pentacles, living amongst all this lovely abundance. Eight of Swords. That's that fish that I was talking about earlier. Knight of Swords. Look at the laser vision coming out of his eyes there, the lines, very direct. the crossroads. When I was doing a reading on Harry and Prince William, this is how they came up. Loggerheads, isn't it? Five, so a conflict card. Six of Cups. Look how we have poppies here. So, you know, symbols of remembrance. The Strength card. I just love all those roses around his mane. Reminds me of Aslan out of, is it The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? And the figure of 8 again. Again, I feel like this is New York, seeing buildings. Money. My Wine, Women and Song card. You came, you saw, you partied, you gathered, you vibed. High Priestess, also with all her tools. The wand, the chalice, the pentacle, holding on to the moon there. Sword. Moon. Depicting primitive life there. Fish. Crow. Caged. The crow in the moon. This is my Union Leader card. Bossing everyone around, but you never quite see what is the power that's behind this crow. Other cards would tell you, of course. Ace of Pentacles. My Isolation card. Two of Pentacles. The World. There we've got Aslan again. Leo. Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus, all around the circle of the wreath of completion. The Knight of Pentacles. I love these old Shire horses that used to create beautiful, long, straight ploughing lines in the earth. I often see the spirit coming out of the crow here as these swords kind of come down, hover even. Excalibur. Note the time of day, note the season. Ten of Pentacles, the family, the ancestors, safety, security, coming down through the generations. I love this. It did remind me of the Jubilee a little bit. Bones. And then the rising of the spirit. I always like to see the rising of the spirit, keep it all nice and positive. The entrapment of the Eight of Swords. Very bleak. Notice how the tips of the swords are just touching the ground, but not going very into the ground. The Tower. Looks like it's about 20 past 3 on the clock. Reminds me of Big Ben. Crows are all fleeing from the danger. King of Swords. And lastly, Judgment. I can't remember what these art structures are called. These things that people do or make when they're on beaches and they pile the pebbles up, don't they? Yeah, they look quite cool. The skeletons as well, rising up from the memories in the water. Very powerful. Okay, thank you for watching the walkthrough of MJ Khan's Crow Tarot deck. It's absolutely amazing. I'm thrilled to be using it. I love it. And don't be put off or think that it's particularly difficult to work with. It isn't. Everyone says, oh, it's the Rider-Waite you should start with. I've started loads of people off with that one. So see how you go.